السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. الحمد لله رب العالمين، والصلاة والسلام على خاتم النبيين والمرسلين سيدنا ونبينا محمد صلى الله عليه وعلى آله وأصحابه وأزواجه ومن تبعهم بإحسان إلى يوم الدين. سبحانك ربنا لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم. Dear respected brothers and sisters in Islam, and with class number 8 from reading from the book of Reyad-us-Saleheen. And we still with the chapter of sincerity and good intention. We have a hadith from book of al-Bukhari, a book of Muslim. It's agreed upon hadith. And the agreed upon hadith is the highest possible rank of hadith. Very top authentic. And that is make you feel very comfort to deal with your life, to deal with Allah according to that hadith. On the authority of Abi Hurairah radiyallahu anhu arda, that Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, صلاة الرجل في جماعة تزيد على صلاته في سوقه وبيته بضعا وعشرين درجة. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said that if you pray in congregation, it is higher in reward than praying in your store, than praying in wherever your business is, or to pray at your home. In the congregation, in the masjid, it is extra a reward, some 20 reward. That means could be 25 as some text said, or could be 27 as some text said. So, what is excuses for me to pray in the house or at home or at my business? Here, the text said, if you pray in congregation, the reward is extra 27 times or multiplied 27 times, 25 times over the reward if you pray at home. But Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam didn't say it is forbidden to pray at home. Didn't say it is forbidden to pray at your store. It's permissible. If you cannot close down your business and you go to pray in the masjid, probably the masjid is too far. Probably you cannot find someone you trust in him to stay in your store, and he doesn't have to pray in the masjid in congregation like you. Maybe a fellow Christian, Nasrani fellow or whatever. Nasrani means a Christian fellow or something, all right? Or a woman doesn't have to go to the masjid. So a woman you trust, or probably you hire her to stay only at the time of Salah in the store, or if it is easy for you to pull down the fence of your store and to go to pray. Then you put a sign, sorry, I am praying, I will be back soon. In the early 90s and the early 20s, 2000, in the early people used to do that. Used to close their store and put a sign. And I know a friend. That friend is so close to me. And that friend, I trust his story as if it happened to me. Because I never experienced any lie from him if he told me a story. So what happened? He had a business somewhere, and he was selling some stuff. I don't want to name it. because maybe if I name it, maybe some people will identify that friend character or identity, and other people involved in the story will be probably disclosed while they asked my friend to keep that story for himself. And he told me that, and I promised him not to disclose it. So what happened? He was in his store, didn't sell anything for a long time. And the merchandise and the items on the shelves, nobody buys. Many people come and go, but they don't buy. And he never lost trust in Allah. He was waiting because he has a trust that Allah is a Razzaq. He is the provider of everything, not only money. He is the provider of tranquility. He is the provider of love between you and others. He is the provider of security and many more. He is the provider of unknown things inside your body or surrounding you in the heaven or in the sky or in the earth. It is not only provider of money or food. It's a flake of what he provides and what we are aware of. So my friend said that while he is sitting in his shop, Azan al-Zuhr is called. So he got up and he closed his store, put a sign, I am going to pray. I am in prayer. Please wait for us. We will be back soon. After he took 2 steps downward, because the masjid was very close to his store. So he took 2 steps downward, going to the street. He found a man jumping, going up, came to him. He said, do you work in this place? He said to him, yes, I do. He said, is it closed or open? He said, no, it's closed for Salah. He said, but I want to buy some stuff from inside. So my friend told him, I'm going to Salah. I cannot delay myself. I'm sorry. Can you come back? So he said, no, I can come back. I'm in rush. And look, I will pay cash immediately, all of the price. My friend, he didn't see that money a long time ago. He wants some money to make a rotation of his business. So he said to him, after he looked at the money, I'm sorry. I shut down my place or closed my place to go to Salah. I'm not opening it up back again. So the guy said to my friend, that means I may go and buy from somewhere else. He said, you are free to do what you like. If you wish to go and buy from someone, go ahead. And if you wish to come back, I will be back in 15 minutes. Assalamu alaikum. That person was Christian. And he didn't know that he's Christian because they are speaking the same language. They are Egyptians, so they speak the same language. And there is no such mark on the face of each one to know this is Muslim, this is not Muslim. All right? So he left him and said, Salaam alaikum, and went to the masjid, prayed the masjid. The devil was whispering to my friend, you lost the sale. Are you idiot? What did you do to yourself? Now he's going to buy from others and they probably will try to affect your credibility among people that you disgrace him, or maybe he will lie. But my friend was trying to concentrate and to ask Allah, seek and to ask Allah and seek refuge in him from the devil, and he prayed the mandatory prayer and even the sunan. And then he went back to his store. He opened the store, he entered, he sat down a little bit, and here he comes, the same guy again. And the same guy said to him, "You back?" He said, "Yes, and you back likewise. Did you buy what you need from somewhere else?" He thought, my friend thought, that he came to criticize him and to make him to regret that he didn't reopen the place and give him the merchandise he wants. So he said to him, "You don't know what you did to me." He said, "I'm sorry, I didn't mean any harm. I had to go to pray. And I don't compromise this." He said, "No, I don't mean that. I meant you shook me very hard from inside when you insist not to open your place because you close it because you're going to Allah. That is the sincerity. I don't have it. Do you know who am I?" My friend said, "No, I don't know." He said, "I'm a priest in a church. I'm Christian." So my friend said to him, "Very well. Now, what can I do for you?" He said, "I want to buy such and such and such." And he bought what he wants. He didn't argue about anything. The price, here is the money. The items, here are the items, end of the story. But now he doesn't want to leave. He wants to continue the chit chat. He said to him, "How someone could be Muslim?" So he said to him, "Who is that one? Do you know him?" My friend knew that he meant himself, but he doesn't want to say to him, "You mean yourself?" He said, "Just tell me how someone could be a Muslim." My friend said, if he is sure about his intention, it is so easy. But he has to know there is some duties afterward, and he cannot regret it and convert back again. He will recite Shahadateen, Shahadu an la ilaha illallah, Shahadu anna Muhammad Rasulullah, and he has to pray 5 times a day. He has to fast Ramadan if he's not sick or traveling. And if he falls sick or whatever, or traveled several days, he has to make up these days after Ramadan is over. And he may go to make Hajj once in a life if he can afford it. And he has to give charity to the needy people if he is qualified to give charity. Because some people have a certain level, financial level, and some people below. Whoever below that level, they don't have to give anything. We call it nisab. So whoever reached the nisab or above, he has to give 2.5%. It has more details, but I'm talking in general. And if he's below the nisab, he doesn't have to do anything. But if you want to give, voluntarily to give, he will be rewarded also. So he said to my friend, "I am the one. I want to be Muslim." He said, "Like that, all of a sudden, why you want to be Muslim for?" He said, "Because of you." He said, "Because of me? I didn't even call you to Islam or invite you to Islam." He said, "No, your behavior. Your behavior made me compare between what you've done and what my higher priests did. And I really admire what you've done. While I was shocked at the beginning that you refused to open to collect the money. Excuse me. So my friend said to him, just you need to make sure that this is your own will. Nobody is pushing you or compulsing you, because there is no compulsion to change your deen to accept another deen. I said, no, I'm serious. Tell me. I said, my friend said, I said to him, you have to be aware of that you may lose your family, you may lose your possession, the whole of your community, I mean the Christian people, they may boycott you, you may lose many privileges from you have now. He said, I know. That's why I have a question. Can I be Muslim and I keep it secret? I said, yes. He said, my friend said, yes. As long as you're really afraid to lose everything, but don't guide the people to the wrong path while you are really believe that this is the correct path. He says, this is my job, and I have some doubts, but I cannot even, no one discuss this. But you pushed me hard without paying attention. You made me to think deeply in 15 minutes, and I took that decision. So he said to him, all right, if you still need to think about it, go think about it. And if you decide to do it, take a shower. Shower not because you smell, not because you look dirty, no. Shower to clean the past with and come. He said, I will see. And he left. A few days later, he came back. He came back and he put on full suit and shaved his beard. He thought that shaving the beard will make him to look more handsome. So once my friend saw him, he said to him, oh, you came back. You serious then? He said, very serious. And I'm all ready. And I took a shower and I shaved my beard and I'm here. He said to him, why you shaved your beard for? I said, to look more handsome. He said, no, you will look more handsome with your beard, because this is something Allah created in you. And Rasulullah Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said it is from the nature of the creation. Man has a beard. Every time he shaved it, the beard will grow up back again. Of course, I'm not criticizing anyone. I don't mean to offend anyone. But really, if you have a beard, this is your zina. This is your decoration, which Allah granted you as a man. Like the woman. The woman doesn't have a beard, but she has long hair. She likes her hair to be smooth, silky, and long, and she keeps playing with her hair all the time. That is her zina. It is the nature. The principles of the nature which Allah created human being with. So he said, oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I said, you as a priest, my friend said, I said, you as a priest, you're supposed to have a beard. All priests in Egypt, they have bigger beard than this. He said to him, yes, but some of us we don't have, and there is no such restrictions. They grow the beard because this is Deen Ibrahim. He didn't say Deen Isa. He didn't say Deen Musa. He didn't say Deen Harun or Yusuf or Yaqub or Ishaq. He said Deen Ibrahim. And many Muslims, they compromise the Deen of Ibrahim. Sometimes for unknown reasons, sometimes because he wants to make his wife happy, sometimes because his position won't allow him so, sometimes when he serves in the police department or in the army department, probably they don't allow that. While all the world now, all the armies, all the police departments, they allow nowadays. So he said to him, all right, can you rise? He rose and recited the Shahadateen, and then he started to cry. He started to weep. I said, why you are weeping now? Are you regretting what you did? He said, no. But I feel unbelievable tranquility in my heart. I never felt it. I feel like something strange in my heart. I never felt it before. So my friend said, I said to him, this is the tranquility which Allah descended in your heart, and all of the past will be erased, and in your records only the good deeds. From now, as a moment of accepting Islam, reverting back to Islam. And by the way, it's incorrect to say convert back to Islam. No. If someone was not Muslim and he accepted Islam, we call him a reverter. He reverted back to the original moment when his mom pushed him out or delivered him. For Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, every newborn is a Muslim, but his parents, they make him Jew or Christian or others. So he became Muslim, and he said, how do I pray now? Can I pray in a closet in my church? He said, probably, but if nobody will see you. He said, no, you can lock the door. Fine. Or if you don't find a space, are you going to pray at home? He said, no, my wife will see me and she may report me. He said, okay, you can come here. The office is open from such time to such time. You can come and pray in any room inside. He said to him, okay, and what if I need any question or clarification? He said, come at any time. So such man, my friend, he, with his honest behavior with Allah, Allah granted him the money he wants, and helped him to sell some products and covered his need, and they made him the reason to make someone to accept Islam. And that is by itself the best, better than the treasure of the earth. So your jama'ah, if you do it for Allah and for the sake of Allah, is a guidance to others, and in the meantime guidance to your own family, and also to dedicate you and keep your feet on the track of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Unless you need to pray at home because of some sickness, or because you are looking after an old parent at home, you cannot leave him alone, otherwise he harm himself, or you cannot find someone to trust him to stay in your store till you come back. Many reasons. Allah knows. It depends on the niyyah, on the intention. So have a good intention. Let's quickly finish the hadith. وَذَلِكَ, and because if any one of you is making good wudu means with the minimum possible water, and you rub the organs. Don't just let it pour on. Rub it with the minimum water. And dress well. And go, some people they go with the pyjama. That is not. Some people they go while they didn't brush their teeth or use a suwak or put some scent. So the guy next to him, he wants to run away and he begs Allah that the Imam won't make the salah long because he wants to leave, not to stay beside that guy. Or sometimes he came while his mouth odor all cigarettes. Or he ate onion or garlic and he keep burping during salah. So he said, and that guy, after making good wudu, he went to the masjid. He doesn't leave his house except for salah and nothing else. I know some people who used to leave their place, their home or their business, and if he found some business in the way, he canceled the salah and get busy with the business. And if he found the guy with a newspaper, he stand next to him and read the newspaper while the khutbah is running. The Imam is addressing people now, and he doesn't pay attention. He wants to read the newspaper. And once he found the Imam start to ask Allah forgiveness and start to pray, that means the khutbah is done, he just run and stay in the street and sit in the street, not inside the masjid. I know plenty of them. And may Allah forgive them all and give them the best. Then this guy would never take a step forward toward the masjid. One step, right foot, higher elevator in the paradise and the erasing bad deed. Left foot, same, every step. So if you have 1,000 steps between your home or your business and the masjid, this is 1,000 levels higher in the paradise, and Allah knows how big is that level, and erasing 1,000 bad deeds from your records till he will enter the masjid. And then if he remain in his place in the masjid waiting for iqamah or praying sunan or reading Quran or making tasbih and tahmid and takbir, making his tongue busy, remembering Allah, he will be rewarded as if he's praying. Allah will give him the reward of that, as if he's praying. Not only that, but also angels surrounding him in the masjid, they pray for him while he's sitting. They said, Allahumma arhamu, oh Allah, have mercy upon him. Allahumma aghfir lahu, oh Allah, forgive his sinful deed. Allahumma tub alayhi, oh Allah, grant him tawbah. So he will be a repentance. He will be a repented person. ما لم يؤذي فيه, unless he will make a trouble with someone beside him, or give him a sharp look, or didn't answer, reply the salah, the salam, or criticize someone, or he broke his wudu, or he make a big problem in the masjid, cause people to fight and yelling at one another and voices to be raised. Dear respected brothers and sisters, that was the hadith of Book of Muslim and the story I told you today. Intention. Allah deals with you through your intention. So have a better and the best of intentions for Allah to give you the best. وصلى الله وسلم وبارك على نبينا محمد أصحابي وأزواجي وأهل بيتي والحمد لله رب العالمين. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.